Okay, we're back at the old league. Yeah. The league performances lately have been kind of not amazing. Not amazing. I've been the past 3 or 4 seasons now in a row, I've come in 4th in A, which is good in terms of not demoting, but also can be kind of iffy towards the end and stressful. So anyways, we'll try to either do better this season or more likely, given that I've been kind of hanging on, just fall completely apart and not be able to do much of anything. Let's see. This board has a kind of iffy village, I want to say. In that, your primary village is this Hasty shop thing. I guess you have Patron towards that can accumulate some villagers, which seems decent. Other than that, I guess there's not a Patron revealing thing, I don't think, no. Other than that, I think we're kind of playing something towards Butcher money, so we'll want to get Butcher and probably maybe some Hirelings and some Barge, if we have enough village for the Barge bit. I guess the start's probably going to be Lookout Patron. I'm kind of tempted by Cargo Ship Patron, but I think we do want to have some ability to clear coppers. The idea with Cargo Ship Patron is if they collide, we can pick up a shop or get a butcher into stuff really quickly. That shop is interesting. I mean, I guess it makes you more likely to see Lookout, but I'm gonna go this way on things. And I don't know. There's so many ways you can get behind here that are just whatever. So next turn's probably triggering a shuffle. I'm gonna buy a cargo ship here with the idea to get Butcher into there. Okay, well this is going badly. Yeah. We also managed to see both action cards here, which again is quite bad. I guess we'll pick up shop here, leave the cargo ship on top, and get the Butcher in there this way. Fairly unimpressed with those shuffles, which I guess I could have taken a shop on turn 3. Maybe it was a little bit too, I don't know, anticipatory that other things were going to happen, but I don't know. We'll get Butcher in here at least. Clearly behind where I want to be. But so it goes. This is also not looking the most amazing. There's a Lookout in there. This will go to shop, and then I'm not sure. I guess we can do probably just take another shop. I guess there's shop, Lookout. No, there's a shop in there, so we can possibly be fine there. I'm going to go ahead and grab maybe another Patron. The idea, we're going to shuffle. Not very satisfied with the options. Could grab Villain. That would be kind of bad. I don't really like Barge. What I really want is the Hirelings. but I feel like I have to put something drawish in. Let's go with a barge. Okay, well this could go catastrophically. Well, this is going catastrophically to bottom deck the shop and lookout, because, like, even if this shop reaches the lookout, I don't get to, you know, play everything. The idea was going to be, like, I was going to, you know, play lookout, maybe see an action card and be able to shop into it, but now that's obviously not happening. So that's really ungood. I guess I am hitting at least 5 when maybe I would really prefer to be hitting 6. Here would have been the hope. Certainly. Yeah, I mean, I guess like you can say that the opening lookout shop thing made it such that you were much, you know, more likely to find that stuff, but I feel like, you know, past that I've just kind of been out of the game. Like with what I did, maybe slightly worse, but not this much worse. To be like missing the numbers and whatnot. That has awkwardness in it. I guess we're going to end up butchering the Barge, most likely. I'm going to pick up a Hireling right here, but like this is so ugly. I just like straight up don't know what to do about it. I guess what we'll do is we'll like butcher into shop and then buy shop. Will be the move. And just hope that like everything is actually able to get done this turn. Maybe not everything, but like a much more appropriate amount of stuff that will make it so that I'm actually able to be buying provinces rather than like sitting here contemplating how badly everything is going. Okay, so I'm not going to say we're in good shape by any means, but like I can take this to shop. I don't know how well next turn's actually going to function, but we can be buying provinces even if we are kind of a full turn and a half behind on those things. It just took like, you know, an extra turn or two to get going from what I would have hoped. And that is going to be complete death on a board like this. I suppose I could stop here and like hold the villager. That might not be the worst idea. Just given that we have like the barge in there and such. Like I can buy province here. And maybe that's going to have to be good enough. Well, no, I kind of need the coffer. Yeah, I definitely need the coffer. Okay, well, this could next turn now. Alright, cargo ship. Yes, set aside. I need the coffer because I need to be able to take a 5 cost that I don't have because I just played the barge into province. That's why I need the coffer. This will go province to province by province, which puts me in obviously this terrible spot. I don't know, like, if I'm going to be able to, I guess this has to play lookout. So we can take, you know, this to duchy. And then how much money is there? 10. I don't know if this can't just has to be a double duchy, doesn't it? I guess it could be like shop duchy. Like we do need, at least one more turn, so maybe let's try to have that turn function a little bit better. I mean, if I can get a tie out of this, that would be like freaking amazing. Right. Okay, I guess we're playing Lookout. Well, this isn't gonna get there, is it? Probably there. And then I suppose we might as well take the estate. Like, I'm not actually going to get another turn off of this. I suppose I did have a draw to do something, but did you miss 5? That would be amazing. Just saying. No, you didn't miss 5. Okay. I could go estate to duchy here. Well, that doesn't mean anything. At some point you do have the butcher in hand, and there's got to be a province there too, right? Maybe if I didn't take this estate, I'd be better off. I don't know. Yeah, I think we just buy duchy. And hope somehow you don't have a butcher with things that will work with it. Okay, that is not the case. I don't know, I got kind of close at the end. Obviously the start didn't go particularly well, for me, in ways that I think, like the Lookout shot maybe does a little bit better on stuff, but I feel like the end was not really in a way that, or the start was not really in a way that was so necessary to go that badly. Anyways, new board here. I'm gonna be honest, this looks like rebuild to me. I guess you can run something against rebuild that looks like Capitalism Elder stuff. And that has actually has quite a lot of potential. I'm just not sure that you can be oppressive enough with it. I mean, rebuild can contest Stockpile, so you do run out of plus buy at some point, right? Which is clearly problematic to you. Well, it's extremely problematic to you. You can do Relic against the rebuild stuff, but I don't really see how you're able to score enough fast enough to beat that. Cause yeah, it's this would be a really cool deck. As I say, I don't see how you're getting enough attack in to win. I guess there's also Steward Capitalism. That's just straight lab, right? That might just be better, right? Because Steward just turns into lab, and then you can do that. You don't have to do any of this fancy elder stuff. All right, I'm convinced. Let's go Steward Stockpile. I'm pretty convinced that you actually just outpace rebuild without doing any of this fancy fancy stuff. Sure, merchant ship, whatever. There's plenty of good-ish support cards. Yeah. I mean, if you're doing rebuild, I think you open double Stockpile, so maybe I should have opened Stockpile on that, but it's like you would have seen the Steward before you had to make a firm decision. I am a little bit concerned about like a 2-5 here, like being able to go rebuild Crier is decent for stuff. Okay, here's 5. Next turn is trashing 2 estates. I don't get stockpiles back if I buy like, what I buy, like Crier Relic, I guess. I guess we could also just go straight into Capitalism, but I don't think there's really a point in doing that quite yet. Let's just go there. Trash 2 estates, take Crier. I don't love not getting the stockpile back, but so it goes. Rotate again. I mean, I want to put the stockpile in right now. I think we could also take like merchant ship. What's next turn doing? Next turn has Steward and 4 coppers. Alright. So I think we put the stockpile in and then buy Capitalism next turn. I think that makes sense. These don't actually draw. That's interesting and unexpected. Don't rotate. I think we'll just take, whoops, 2 cards from these then, and try to I don't know, puts 2 stewards in the deck. I have a stockpile, so I can free those. Somehow I thought that Capitalism was also Way of the Chameleon, which is just totally not true. So yeah, let's just go ahead and put 2 stewards in. Next turn has what? Stockpile and I guess this Crier. Man, I thought Crier was so much better, it was gonna give me +2 cards. That's so I just totally I don't know, weirded on stuff. This will be Steward stockpile for me. I guess we'll be in fairly similar situations. And I have a Relic, which I do like having. Certainly. I'm gonna end up with fewer stewards, I suppose. That's not good. I mean, there's other things to do here. You can go into the Elder Blacksmith stuff, right? There's ways around this. At some point, surely we trash a little bit. Relic may have just been out of whatever. Okay, 2 stewards, it's fine. I am going to go ahead and rotate to Elder here, with the anticipation that I guess I want to trash out quite a bit. Would have been the hope, except this is all of my stewards, so now what? I don't know. So this could be Elder Stockpile. That is something that it could be. I guess it could also be double Elder if I really want to work on the blacksmith stuff. Next turn I have, through 2 buys? Possibly this should just be Stockpile then. Because like I'm gonna rotate to Crier. Okay, I think this should just be. What is next turn? Next turn sees 1 Crier. It rotates, and then I can buy the Stockpile to free the rest of these. I guess my main concern is that I don't take a Stockpile here, then I just kind of like lose that split badly. Which is not good. Yeah, let's do the double Elder thing. Not so sure, but whatever. Because we're going to rotate here, and then I guess buy 2 Stockpiles would be the idea. Maybe more cards. You're going after the Elders. I mean, you're anticipating me rotating. Right. So, like, I can rotate here, but then I have to take, like, Stockpile Blacksmith. You actually have all of your Stockpiles in exile right now, so there's no plus buy over there. So that's actually fine for this to happen like this. Yeah. I mean, you might get to do a little bit more, but yeah, this is fine because you don't have any Stockpiles out, so you can't like get everything done, I guess. And you can trash out. It's not terrible. And I guess you do have the draw where you don't need to be doing this finicky blacksmith thing like I kind of do. Or at least feel like I have to. Maybe it's better. You could trash out more, like free your Stockpiles this turn. Don't rotate. This could be a really good hand. We'll see. The hope is obviously going to be to find an Elder. Or like literally anything. Yeah, so this isn't gonna work so hot, is it? I guess we really want to take a Stockpile right here. I guess I could take the last 2. I could grab Blacksmith right now, or I could take the last Stockpile. I kind of have a problem where my Elder's gonna do like squat next turn. This is like almost all my copper, and this is almost all my draw, so I just basically have a mess of Stockpiles in there, which is not really what we're looking for. That said, yeah, I think I should just take this. This is like all Stockpile. Oh, I don't love it. It's basically preventing me from trashing. I was maybe a little bit too ambitious last turn, just like trying to get to an Elder. And I mean, there were 2 in there. Like, I don't think it was too much of a dream. Okay. I am just going to go ahead. This will be 2 cards, 2 coins. Do I want to draw that? That is a Stockpile? I don't think so. Do I want a silver? I don't think so. Well, I think I do want to draw it anyways. Don't rotate. Like, do I take another blacksmith? Probably. I should. I take, like, blacksmith relic. Torturer. I only have the 2 elders. I don't really want to use up all of the stockpile. Alright. Go with another relic. I really need to get trash down a lot more for this deck to actually work. Could put an improve in, that could turn into potion. That seems pretty iffy. I could put a torture in. We wouldn't necessarily get to play like all the stuff, but maybe I get to elder a torturer. That seems kind of nice. Or I could take another blacksmith and just hope that like stuff actually starts colliding. That's what I'm going to go with, is hope that stuff actually starts colliding. I can't actually play all 3, but like we don't need to play all 3 necessarily to make a turn work well. I really need to get more of these coppers out, like so badly. I'm going to rotate past, most likely. We're also getting to the point where, like, this pile could potentially empty kind of quick. Not sure if that's actually particularly true. Might just be a province. No, or gold. Okay. Rotate past that. I'm like really hoping to actually collide some stuff at some point. I don't know if I need to keep pace on the province or not. Probably do. I'd like to trash some copper here. Like, this doesn't look so bad until I contemplate how it's actually really fairly unlikely how I collide Elder Blacksmith in there. So like maybe I don't actually clear the coppers this turn. I can take like 2 coins, well, I can take 2 coins trash to spend 1 stockpile to get a province. I mean, I'm just hoping for like a big turn. Like this looks good, right? The one thing I don't know here is whether I want to do the I have the option of playing this blacksmith, kinda like, I don't know, normally might be the word. Or I can put it into the buy phase. I think I should probably put it into the buy phase. Yeah. I mean, we can go like what, plus like 9 cards? That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Bam. I have 2 criers. I don't know, like, do I want silver? I don't know. This turn probably should be a double province. So this is like 12 so far. I could go like 2 coins trash 2 on this from this Steward. What is that card? That is a copper, I guess. No, it's a crier. Okay. Go like, we go 2 coins, trash 2. We get rid of these 2 estates. We'll have 11, 13, 16. I mean, obviously this was a really nicely fueled turn, but I think they are capable of happening again in the future. Now, it might not be as pretty as that turn, but especially against a Relic attack that is probably going to just completely beat me up. I also don't know whether it's going to be, like, better to go after a blacksmith or not. Here. Or do I just kind of eat a turn? If I miss. I mean, the really bad thing that can happen is, like, I play Crier and then the Steward draws the other Elder. If I get ambitious like that. That's a possibility. Though, like, I guess you can probably double province over there with the 1 stockpile. So, like, if I'm you, what I'm probably doing is I'm trying to go, like, well, single province and hold the stockpile, maybe? I'd hope I dud. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna get, I don't know whether to go totally ambitious here or not. Like, obviously I'm capable of double provincing if I draw, but this is, like, the worst possible opening hand ever. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get really lucky is what I'm gonna do. Because that seemed like a good plan. Just gonna say that getting really lucky was a solid plan. 2 coins, don't rotate, province. Yeah. I mean, I think the blacksmith stuff did me something. Certainly. Well, I mean, it made my double province turns work. Is a lot of what it did, so that's good. Past that, I'm not so sure. All right, what do we have here? We have, like, Importer Sheepdog. That like is non-terminal draw, so Sheepdog seems really important. Importer seems fairly important. We also have Lamp. Lamp is actually not seeming the most amazing thing. There's also Reckless Cabin Boy. Does this have a if you do on it? It doesn't. So actually what we can do is we can, like, go Cabin Boy and then the next turn trash it for Cabin Boy Importer, which seems like a pretty good thing to do. So I think we're going to start Cabin Boy Scrap. And work from there. There's just this Order of Masons thing to worry about. Like, we can do a lot of Order of Masons to give ourselves, like, a really good start. Which is actually making me think that the Cabin Boy Importer thing might not be as astoundingly amazing as I was thinking, given the order of Masons. What would we do instead? I mean, I feel like the scrap is definitely in order. I mean, the promise of Cabin Boy is just, it's so promising, right? Like, you get to have, like, this duration production. I don't know if it's actually, like, that productive. Well, we want to scrap, that's for sure. I guess you could also go, like, Sheepdog, with it, potentially. You'd, like, use the Sheepdog draw right away, and be able to get a Cabin Boy. Not loving it. I think we're gonna do Cabin Boy and then do approximately what happened over there. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Okay, and we saw both the Cabin Boy and the scrap, so that's good news. And I think I'll take Sheepdog here. One thing I guess we need to consider is we can probably pop Lamp if we don't trash the Cabin Boy. Yeah. Yeah. Like, if I take Horse Silver, I think we can get a pretty much guaranteed pop next turn. Or even Card Silver. So I think we're actually going to take 2 coins out of the Cabin Boys, much to my surprise. And we'll get that lamp popped. Yep. Everything as expected. I mean, obviously I have the problem where I'm just gonna straight up be a turn behind on this stuff. But, you know, so it goes. So it goes. I'm also now trying to like figure out if taking a card here is actually better than taking a horse. Like Card Silver, right? That would hit 5, which is not actually helpful at all. So probably we take the horse. I don't know. Maybe we take card? And then it'll be card and then it'll be Sheepdog. Because, like, I guess the thing with the horse is, like... Yeah. We're just gonna take out all of that. I just wanna really make sure that things work, which they are not going to because everything sucks. Okay. I managed to bottom deck 2 estates here, which is really impressive. Now I managed to bottom deck what? Estate Horse? Which is like utterly catastrophic. I'm just gonna say, I guess we have to go into that shuffle, which we were going to anyways, but it now makes it, like, actually really unlikely that I pop lamp this turn. Like, I'm gonna scrap the silver for, Card Horse Silver, and somehow have to get back around to the silver in here. Which, like, totally sucks. You know. But I mean, I think it's what has to be done. Like, I don't think that there's really a way around that. Like, I have to go after the lamp this turn. This is my best opportunity, and if I miss it, well, then I lose. Which will suck, but as I say, it's what has to be done. So yeah, this is bad. This could really be, this is going to be like a total game decider right here, right now. And we'll hope for the best. I mean, this is, I guess, part of why you should take the card last turn rather than the whatever, is clear that copper. Alright. Oh god, which is the best? Card action silver? I think it has to be. Did we find the silver? No. Okay, well, now I lose. So that's awesome. I could have really done without losing. Yeah. I don't know, like, should I not try to be ambitious there? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know what even to do from here. Like, maybe I take a cabin boy, so I'll be able to put Scrap Sheepdog together in that shuffle, might have an estate in it. Or not. I mean, I don't see how this is going to happen unless I mean, I can pop lamp next turn, maybe? I just don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Okay, we're playing the Sheepdog. I could take Pickaxe. Yeah. I mean, I guess. It's bad. It's bad. We're basically going to go, like, do I pop lamp here or not? And if I don't, the answer will be resign. Because... yeah. I mean... I mean, I lost this one. My estate was not in that hand, and my horse was not in that hand. Like, I could have bottom decked literally any other cards, and things would have been okay. Those were the two that could not both bottom deck, and they both bottom decked, and that's why I'm losing this game, certainly. As I say, I'm gonna give it one more turn. There's like this virtually zero chance that I pop the lamp this upcoming turn, but there is like some minor chance, and we're just gonna work with that. I think this Pickaxe actually should have been a Smithy. Just to like maximize that chance, but it was pretty fatal. Yeah. No. What kind of loots do you get? Chalice, that's pretty bad. You might just pickaxe that one again. No, okay. I mean, Chalice is like my hope in this world. Maybe I'll stick around a little bit longer just to laugh at you having Chalice. Yeah, I think the pickaxe should have been a Smithy. Yeah, if we draw it here and we like miss because of it, that'll be funny. Card horse. Okay, well we didn't draw it there. I guess I'm gonna need another cabin boy. We could also be taking sheepdogs. Like under anticipation that. What am I talking about? I don't even know how this is gonna work. I guess next turn we're going to trash the cabin boy for cabin boy and take 2 coins out of it. We're going to try to shuffle here. We have a sheepdog, so maybe I can stick another sheepdog in. So yeah, we'll trash this for cabin boy. We can play sheepdog. And then take 2 coins. Orb is alright. I don't feel like I'm entirely... Well, no, I feel like I'm completely dead, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm not for, like, I don't know how many more turns. I guess we might as well trash it for a duration. Wait, what? Does that seriously not work? Oh, 2 gain, whatever. And yeah, we're just going to take this sheepdog, because I'm going to need to have sheepdog in order to win the game. We need the duration draw. Still trying to fight here. But it's not looking... Well, I guess I get to pop lamp this next turn. So that's good. Scrapping scrap. I'm gonna be pickaxing scrap. Like, you know. I get my lamp out. I don't know what the lamp's actually going to do. Like, how many sheepdogs do you have? 7? Guess we're going to find out. No, we might not find out. This is fun because you get to, like, hide how screwed I am from me. Get to hide how just completely lost I am. Oh man, staff is so good. Like, I'd kill for staff. A really good one's gonna be hammer. Like, you can hammer cabin boys, that'd be pretty amazing. Plausibly you take like a... Well, you probably want an importer. I guess you have 6 sheepdogs to my 3. Oh, it's gonna be Trickster, huh? I mean, I think you want an importer. Like, Trickster is just gonna make it so that I can trigger my sheepdogs and contemplate how little draw I have. I think you want an importer for, like, start of turn, sheepdog stuff. Maybe Cabin Boy does a good enough job of that, I don't know. But, like, importer seems like the real consistency add. Yeah. What am I gonna do here? I guess I could scrap copper. Now we can scrap estate. Do I still reach? Yeah, I mean, I still reach even if I play the Sheepdog of 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go silver, horse. Does that seriously not pop lamp? Oh, I just didn't play the copper. That's so smart. Okay, I didn't play the coppers is why. So yeah, I'm trying to do this with 3 sheepdogs. This should be fun. I guess we'll take a cabin boy here. And we're gonna have to try to get this done with like totally different kinds of draw than you. That is, I need to get this done with the bad draw rather than the good draw. Like work with this not actually a village. Cabin boys are gonna be gone pretty soon. I guess the hope is to like pick up a Smithy, just because I'm going to need that amount of draw. You of course have the staff village, which is really amazing to have. In this case, like you're just so far ahead that I'm not even really complaining about the loot bit. Like there were other things that happened this game that like entirely screwed me over, namely bottom decking my horse's state. And I feel like I guess I didn't get anywhere close to drawing deck last turn. Right. That was like half deck. Like I didn't shuffle the turn before. Yeah, I did, but like I saw like 5 things. There was a ton of stuff excluded. Woo, I got to play all of my draw. See that? I almost wonder if I want to take like coins off of these cabin boys. Just so that they return to the pile, right? Like, I kinda need them as a village, so... Yeah, right? Like, I totally need them as a village, so I should be taking 2 coins, because... I need them to not be emptying. I mean, Mic's not gonna help me out with that at all, but I do need them to not be emptying. Puzzle box. Yikes. I mean, the one I really want is hammer still, right? I think. Yeah. Like on your side, like you just kind of empty out the cabin boys and then, good things happen. You can kind of just slow empty the cabin boys, like you have enough econ to produce everything else, and like I'm not doing enough of anything to really make it worthwhile, I want to say. I guess we're picking up like probably cabin boy Smithy Pickaxe off of these wishes. That sounds plausible. Well, I can get through stuff without picking up a Smithy quite yet. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I think we're gonna run with it. Do I actually want a pickaxe here? Probably. Okay. I can scrap silver for silver horse. That is something that is... Oh, silver horse, what? Coin? Do I actually need a plus buy? No. Silver horse coin. Oh, oops. I don't know how Sheepdog works. So smart. Okay. Because I think I want to pickaxe this horse. What am I going to do about these curses? Deal with them later? I could grab another pickaxe. That's a possibility. If we feel like we need to trash out a bit, which probably we do. I'm going to do it. Okay, we get sword. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's hit you with that. Maybe I hold the horse. I'm getting, like, this is right now, if I do this, we're looking at 18, which is like dominate cabin boy. That seems worthwhile. Set aside the horse, dominate cabin boy. I mean, I'm sure piles are getting, like, absurdly low, and I'm not going to be able to do something, but, you know, I'm totally anticipating, like, things emptying on me. I've also gotten my sword to beat up the Trickster whatever. Trickster puzzle box thing. This isn't so bad. Like, I think there's possibilities here. I'm a little light on virtually everything, but, you know, these things happen. And I may not be so fortunate to get Trickster attacks played on me in the future, just as a wild guess. Obviously that made my draw look a lot better than it probably actually was. Yeah. That was definitely something that I was anticipating happening, was that Trickster disappearing. Scrap is also getting pretty low. I should watch out for... I mean, I assume there's going to be a dominate here, and like all of my dreams of winning this turn is just going to be dashed by that. So let's not even think about, you know, how many cabin boys or whatever do I need to be taking, because it's simply not going to occur. Right. I mean, that Trickster was so dead. That was so not something that was working in favor of you. Giving me so much extra draw each turn. Doubloons. Probably like that one. Just getting more money in the deck. Yeah. Seems good. Oh man, there's the shield. If only you still had Trickster around, you could be Trickstering the shield. Just completely nullifying my sword attack. Too bad you scrapped it. I mean, I guess you can puzzle box the shield. I don't know that you want to, though. Like, you kind of want to be using the money. Well, we'll see. Yeah. Dominate. Maybe you take a province, like you can probably theoretically hit 24 next turn. Which would kind of, like, be fine. Like, I dominate you province. Triple province. I mean, I'm gonna need to dominate to catch up, so I actually think this should probably be a province on your end. Assuming we think that the deck is still gonna work, which, like, plausibly it will. You know. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm quadding. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess this is the end of a line unless I scrap a pickaxe. Which maybe I do? I mean, I kind of got to keep this going just because there's, like, at least one cabin boy in there. Just go something like that. And die anyways. Okay. That was annoying. Shield, sure. Well, I think we're kind of out of options here on what to do. I guess I could pickaxe the pickaxe. I don't know that that's all that amazing. If I do that, what can I buy? Like, my pickaxe, right now I'm sitting at 13, that could get me up to 16, 17, 8, or 17, 20. What do I do with that I'm not gonna reach with, whatever, 17-ish. I don't even know what it is. 17 would be dominate scrap, I guess. Probably. Well, even scrapping. Another good question. Kind of want to get to Smithy, so maybe I do pickaxe the pickaxe. Goat. Well, let's go with that. I don't think like it gets me into a position where I can actually do anything particularly useful this turn. Most of, I guess, the hope on the Smithy is like looking at some future turn. I also wonder if I don't just get piled out on like Cabin Boy Scrap. Seems like a really distinct possibility over there. Mostly what I've been looking for is Hammer. I don't even know if that would solve anything, but it's fun to pretend like it would. Most of the problem right now is I just can't draw. Worth anything, really. I feel like I kept it, like, you know, more reasonably close than maybe we could have hoped, given the whatever heck happened turn, what was it, 4? So, you know, I mean, I have to hope for like some kind of mega dud over there. No, we're just piling. All right. Yeah. I think it was a valiant effort. Maybe I could have taken Duchy last turn and still lost. I think it was a valiant effort given the problems. Somehow is player 2 also. Anyways, we'll move on and hope to not have the things that really can't bottom deck, which I guess in this game is going to be Chapel. Bard and Ball are well, I guess Ball is a fine source of gains. I guess we start Chapel what? Longer term, it seems pretty straightforward what you're doing. Maybe we start Chapel Bard? Like if you put a silver with a chapel, you don't care. You're probably buying a village anyway, so you may as well get whatever the bard does, right? Like, you're buying a village anyways. You might as well get a little bonus, because if they collide, you're only trashing 3 things anyways. Like, there's no point in taking silver. I've convinced myself anyways. Okay, Chapel didn't miss. Bard didn't miss. We're happy. Oh, that's amazing. I guess we're gonna ball for... Oh gosh, I don't even know. Maybe we take Lab. Like, I want to say I'm balling for villages, but, like, we could also just take Lab. Right? The goal is to get to Windfall fast-ish here. Yeah, let's just do that. We can ball for villages later. Chapel's not getting drawn dead anyways, right? Ball for what? Just like, is there a point in doing a mountain village? I guess so. We'll go one of each. Okay, trash these things out. Am I still hitting 5 next turn? What is left in deck? That is a lab. I've trashed 3 coppers, so I need to hit 6, which means I'm going to need to have 4 coppers remaining, so I guess we're looking at something like this. I guess we want to get a Salvager first, though. So, like, I could trash 1 more, and then we're going to just straight up buy Salvager. Yeah, okay. Ooh, Changeling. It's pretty exciting. Okay. Is there any way in which this shouldn't just be a Windfall? What kind of Windfall should it be? Like 1 Changeling? 2 Changelings? Kind of want to pick up Salvager first. We would ball for like Salvager, Changeling, although then I might not reach the Windfall criterion. I think I'm gonna do 2 and hold 1 gold. I'm definitely liking where I'm at, gotta say. So this is gonna be ball for what? Salvager Village? And then just take 2 labs. Okay, I think things are going quite well. I guess your Chapel and Bard collided. Yeah. That would be why things are going so well. Kind of makes up for last game, doesn't it? That was brutal. That was brutal. And you still can't trash estates. That's also really bad. This might be like Salvager plus Lab. That's my guess. Village. Alright. Well, this stinks. What are we gonna get? Maybe another Bard? I don't really want to work with multiple Salvagers, I don't think. What are we buying? Like, we could buy Lab. I don't know that I really need to. I have so much village. Like, this is embarrassing how much village I have. I mean, I guess we're going to take nobles starting soon. Like, this could be a nobles buy. Trash Chapel buy nobles. We can Changeling for nobles later with Groundskeepers out. Yeah. This is all making sense. Maybe Lab Changeling was better, but I guess you're gonna Windfall now. Yeah. I mean, I almost had I would say I haven't had a functional deck, but like I basically did last turn. I just failed to. I just bottom decked a Lab, which definitely did prevent the Windfall I was looking for, but otherwise seems just fine. You don't have a Salvager yet, which is good news. I don't know how many of these are going to be Changelings for you. It's like one. I guess that means next turn's going to be like a Salvager. I don't know. I'm feeling multiple turns ahead here, so the real trick's just going to be not to like get embarrassingly piled out on. Oh, that is actually good, I think. That is a village green. Please don't be a gain. Oh no. Oh gosh, this sucks so much. I hate this game. What am I buying? Maybe I just buy like Groundskeeper. Maybe I ball for what? I think I just buy Groundskeeper. Oh my god. Jeez. That wins gift was like, I don't even know if I needed to play the Bard. I mean, I wanted to do more, right? I wanted to do more. Like there was a method here. It just, oh man, cannot believe that happened. Cannot believe this happens now. What do we do? Like, do I salvage copper? I have 9. I guess we salvage copper and buy Groundskeeper Changeling. And, like, hopefully we get to Windfall this turn, because... Oh, man. What was that Wind's Gift? That was just incredible. Now I'm, like, definitely behind. Like, you get to Windfall here. Windfall Salvager, Windfall Changeling, I don't know. Suddenly does not look that amazing for me, gonna say. Wind's Gift and then the dud, like, this kind of blew me up. Whoa, not a Windfall. Do you think you can't handle the draw, or what? Huh. Okay. Looking to hit 10 is what this is. Windfall Groundskeeper. Yeah. Man, that was so bad. Like, maybe I shouldn't play the Bard? I don't know. Okay, I can get probably a Changeling. Okay. We did this in the proper order this time. I guess we're gonna salvage gold to hit 10. What do we want? Windfall. Sure, take one Changeling. Groundskeeper. Double Nobles? Double Groundskeeper? I don't really have the village support for, everything yet. I'll just take 2 more Groundskeepers here and wait on the Nobles one. I might also, just want a lab, right? At some point, plausibly, we want the lab. I don't feel like my turns are actually, that amazingly consistent. Could also take another Nobles right here. That would look like I have 3 Groundskeepers. You could potentially gain up to 4. I mean, that would give me my 5th. Right? I feel like I would really like to add a little bit of consistency into the deck. I don't know if Nobles actually does that for me, though. Lab plausibly does a better job than Nobles at that. I mean, I have 4 Groundskeepers now, so next turn when I get, Nobles, I don't know what. Lab's conservative, for sure. But you max out at 4 Groundskeepers, so it's not that's a huge deal. And also, if you take 4 Groundskeepers, you just lose. So that's another point against 4 Groundskeepers. For sure. This might just be like double nobles. No, I don't think so. I mean, you have to have some groundskeepers. Like, this isn't going to work without them. So, I mean, I think getting the lab was good just because it totally kind of mixes any ideas you have of that. Or at least should, I hope. I mean, these can't both be groundskeepers, so what are they going to be? Yeah. This looks reasonable. Have to be a little bit careful about piles. You're carrying 2 changelings, right? Yeah. 2 changelings. You also don't necessarily have the village to support that nobles, so like maybe it could have been a duchy. This turn I want to pick up another Salvager. I do. Okay, so you're up at 4 groundskeepers, but you only have 2 gains in next turn. Okay. We are not messing that up again. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to get, like, Groundskeeper Ball for Salvager Village, Changeling for Nobles? Is that sufficient? I guess we could also do a Windfall, like Windfall Ball for Salvager Village, gain nobles. Kind of like to get a 5th groundskeepers. Like I have that opportunity right now. I'm kind of hesitant not to take it. Like just having more groundskeepers seems like a really nice thing. So Groundskeeper Ball for Salvager Village, Changeling gain nobles is I think the plan. Oh, you could get a gain out of the Bard. I mean, it won't score, so it's fine, right? Like even if you take these 2 piles, we're fine. No changelings left around now. I guess I might have, like, some amount of money problem this upcoming turn, I'm not sure. I mean, we can salvage whatever, if needed. Just need to, like, make sure that I beat the things that need beating. 18 is a lot. I mean, that's more than I'm producing, right? I mean, salvage whatever. Okay. So that's going to be going mostly after provinces, I suppose. There is a Wind's Gift in here that I guess we can do off of this. Okay. So that ended up not being a worry. I'm gonna have to Windfall this turn. Yeah. So I guess we salvage both golds. What does that get me up to? 16? That sounds like Windfall double nobles? If we salvage both golds? No, that's not enough to do that. We can, like, salvage 1 gold and 1 lab. That would bring me up to 15, which could be Windfall noble double estate. Right. The idea that we're going to be a bit more village dependent. I mean, I guess we could salvage both golds and do Windfall nobles double estate also. No, that actually gets me to 18, so that doesn't have to be Windfall nobles double estate. That would be like Windfall nobles duchy estate, Windfall nobles lab estate. I mean, why don't I just, like, stop here then and take Windfall nobles estate? No need to reduce the lab pile. Actually, is there? Like, there's good reason to reduce the lab pile, I think. Which is, you should only end up with 2 gains next turn. And that would put those within range. Alright, I'm convinced. That happens to, I know for a fact that happens to be a Wind's Gift. I could also fail to draw here. Something like a really distinct possibility. I just always assume when I don't have a draw card in hand that I'm going to fail to draw, because that's what usually happens. Especially since I guess I just pumped my deck full of gold. Maybe you fail to draw also. No. That's not something that happens. I mean, I think milling the lab was proper. I got totally, like, I don't know, whatevered on a ladder game recently where I would have won had I been, like, aggressively lowering piles in a way that made it so that I could pile and my opponent didn't, and I just, like, didn't do it and lost as a result. So, having been burned by that lately, I maybe just did something stupid. Wonder if the estate was actually necessary. Probably. Like, you can double province, right? So, like, I think if I'm going to be in range... Yeah. mean, chances are I'm just going to dud, because that's what always happens. Well, looks like that might actually not be happening for a change. Okay, so we've drawn everything. Lab, Groundskeepers, Ball for 2 estates is short. Yeah, it's short. So let's play some bards. Okay. Well, that will do the trick. Look at me. And so then we just salvage 2 of these and Groundskeeper Lab. Ball for 2 estates. Okay. Yeah. There are some tense moments in there. The Wind's Gift followed by the dud was not something that made me particularly happy. I didn't think I did. I thought I was like way short on gains. Like way short on gains. I think I was way short on gains. I am not convinced that I had enough for that. Anyways, on to a new game that has Marchland. That's exciting. There's something nice that you could do, which is that you could enhance for Lackeys on a 4, which I guess would pair with Workshop, or you could just get investment Lackeys like a normal person, given that everything that you actually really want costs 5 and Workshop does not gain 5s. Yeah. That seems like the more probable thing. Longer term, City would be the only plus buy, except really it's going to end up being Marchland. You're going to want to build up like this Lost City torture thing, I guess. And like work it from there. Alright. Well, we both managed to see the Lackeys. I am going to be really ticked off if I can't find an estate. Okay, I'm going to be really ticked off. Next turn hits 2, which I guess actually fine. We're going to buy Lackeys. No, actually we're not going to buy Lackeys. What we're going to do here is we're going to take a Den of Sin. And hope to do better than that. Or what I buy with like 4? I don't know. I feel like this just should so clearly be Den of Sin. I guess the other thing I could do is I don't want to draw you anything. Yeah. I'm not like that confident in that den at all. But do we enhance here? I'm gonna run short on money pretty quickly here. Like I'm already down to not very many coins in deck. I guess just like as a result of whatever. Okay, if this doesn't find an estate, that's when I get pissed. If this goes like, I don't know, Copper Den of Sin. No, it doesn't. Okay. This would be coin. I don't know if Workshop's actually better than Silver. Like, I do want to be hitting 5s. I guess the advantage of Workshop is that you can, like, gain Lackeys and stuff in the interim. And, like, I should hit 5 again next turn. With, like, a Lackeys in there. And the Den coming in. Alright. I am convinced by the Workshop. I think I was so short on gains for Lab's Groundskeeper estate. Like, I don't think it was even close. Oh, I take another den before... whatever. What is that? That's too... No, there's a workshop in there. I'm gonna play that. Well, do I take another den here? At some point we do need city, but I think I want another den a little bit more. Just kind of get the stuff rolling. It's a little bit duration balancey, which is always a little questionable when you do it, but it seems okay. I'm just going to buy city now. That is the investment. Do we just want another Lackeys? Probably. I don't think I want to burn this one. I mean, the other option is like take island. That doesn't seem like an amazing idea, does it? Yeah. We have to get the cities because otherwise we run into this potential problem where like you're just able to produce like enough gains with the city stuff to make everything work. Do you seriously only have 2 Lackeys? No, okay. I was wondering. Like at some point I think we want to do the Marchland stuff, but I don't know. We could trash a Lackeys straight up. Like I'm hitting 5 here. The thing that I could burn a villager to get an estate, but why? I mean, do I have enough village? Maybe. We could workshop for silver, maybe. Buy city. I don't know if 2 villagers is enough. Better be. Well, I wonder if I should actually hold on to that estate. I'm gonna think about this a little bit more. Like, we're eventually going to Marchland, right? I don't know how soon that happens, but like I have the draw to not have to worry about it, and as long as I'm hitting 5, I think I'm happy. I'm gonna hold the estate under the impression that once we start doing Marchland, that is going to be a very nice thing to have around. I also wonder if I'm just getting kind of outpaced on everything. Maybe the den was really terrible. Investment in there. I think I have everything I want, though. Like, I could take an island right here. I guess. To take out that estate. What is that? That's Lackeys plus investment. Like, is it worth a villager to get these things? I don't think so. I think we're gonna more put it into next turn. I mean, I might just get kind of outdone on workshop. I don't know. You're getting a lot of those. My hope is just to be able to kind of draw up, I don't know, sufficiently. And like do the marchlands. Like I don't necessarily, oh gosh. Blah. I'm gonna be without villagers, huh? Okay. Well, I guess I could workshop for Lackeys here. It would draw it down, but like we'd get into a situation where I don't know. Yeah. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Well, let's just complete off everything. Take our city, play den. I mean, your concern is that, like, if you take out either of these piles, I can potentially pile workshops? Maybe? I don't know if the draw is there. Or actually, I guess it would be the village space. That's my hope, at least, is that I've kind of put it into that position. Although maybe you can score enough with, like, island. Certainly, if neither city or Lackeys gets emptied, I'm like nowhere close. At some point, the draw has to be like there. I don't know. It's kind of an awkward position because, like, if you take a city right now. Well, no, if you take a city right now, I'd probably win. I mean, I don't think you can take... Maybe you can afford to take Lackeys? I'm not sure. Man, I hope I've at least made it awkward. Just gaining a bunch of islands. Alright. So, like, I could workshop. I don't know if I really want another workshop or what. We're going to enhance the investment into Marchland. You have 3 workshops, right? I don't wonder if there's like a world in which you take out... I'm gonna need one of these. I need a second one, just to have like any prayer at anything. We're gonna enhance the investment to Marchland. You have three workshops? Okay, I don't think I can afford to be taking island here. Clearly. So maybe I take a state. Oh god, do I discard the dare discard the den? Or do I just take another estate? I think I have to dare discard the den. And buy duchy. There's just not enough coin. Right. Maybe I shouldn't have workshopped the one estate. How many victory cards do I have anyways right now? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough. I guess we're going to take the estate. As much as it pains me. Oh, the other thing I could do is I could hold the silver back. Actually, I could hold the silver back and enhance that too. Is what can happen. Like we enhance investment to Marchland. Yeah, that doesn't work. All right. I mean, I can't take island. That's just not actually a real option. That's losing. So wait, is it? Like, there's not enough villages, right? Right. There's no way there's enough villages. Well, maybe there are. You take a Lackeys with one workshop. You could workshop workshops. Nah, I think island is outside of the question. Is it? Shoot. Is it really? It's just it's too dangerous. I don't know if you can get there, would be able to get there or not. I don't think you can now, for sure. But I don't know, I'm actually exactly in a great spot either. I mean, with only 3 workshops, I know you're short. If I had taken out the island, there would be questions. I mean, if you get to workshop a Lackeys right away, it seems like it would probably end up being there for you. And so that is something that I would rather not have happen. Maybe a workshop would have been better than the estate. I don't know. Like, if I take another workshop there, that puts a lot more within range. Potentially. Yeah, I don't know about that estate. Anyways. I guess you have to hold back 1 city. It might still be there. Hold back 1 city, you have to hit 8. Well, I guess we're about to find out. No, this is so short. Yeah, okay. Oh no, you can just pile cities, I'm so smart. Oh, city is a pile that like exists and can totally be bought. I'm like so obsessed with the stuff down here that I forget about the one right there. That's embarrassing. Oh god. Yeah. That was a miss. I don't know that there was anything I could do about it, but like I was so confident that like there was no way to do the 4s, and there wasn't. I was correct. The only problem is that there are some other things going on. Alright. There is a fairly distinct lack of gains here, which is making me wonder about how much to build. I mean, you want to do like some work because there's Cartographer, Tunnel, and Trader to feed Palace stuff. I was initially thinking that there was only Lookout for the tunnels, but that's not actually true. Which means that you are allowed to build a little bit, in order to start getting your golds. So I guess we're gonna open Lookout Armory. We'll just try to build up kind of Herald's patrols, maybe Cartographers. I'm not so sure about patrols because they'll draw the tunnels, but this start seems clear enough to me. I would not like to have a 5-2, except that I've drawn this, which kind of stinks. Maybe we get another Armory? I'd really like to find the Lookout next turn, but yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, we missed the Lookout, but now I'm just going to start grabbing Heralds, like, at a extremely high rate. We'll take, like, Herald by Herald. I think I'm pretty happy with that idea. I think, like, against something like Patrol Money, there's totally a comeback mechanism with Palace. So I'm not overly concerned about having, like, completely kind of whiffed on this stuff. Just keep getting Heralds for the moment. That makes sense to me. I'm having a kind of tough time getting estates out, which honestly sucks. But oh well. I'll just keep getting Heralds and eventually everything will work out. That's the hope anyways. Well, maybe. This is scary. Like, I've hit 2 so much. This is starting to get really actually quite concerning. Let me just keep getting Heralds. Like, what can possibly go wrong, right? I could grab a Trader. I could just keep taking Heralds. Like, it's not going to look like it's doing a whole lot for a while, but then it'll do something, so that's okay. Do I want a Cartographer now? Probably. That's the next step. We need to be running Cartographer Tunnel, but I don't know. It's going to be scary. Certainly. Go ahead and put a Trader on top now. It kind of kills this turn, but I think that's okay. And we're gonna have to build this thing up with the tunnel stuff. More Herald. At some point I do need to buy tunnel, like actually buy tunnel. Or gain tunnel. It's not really great to have it going on top of the deck, but, like, such is life. Here. I'll take another Cartographer. I won't be able to trigger it this turn, but that's okay. It is okay. Okay. Maybe something like this. I don't really want to be trashing a whole lot more copper. But I mean, this is probably the order we want. I guess we could go like discard this one, top deck like that. And then knowing that that's going to hit the Trader. I could hit up to 4. Probably a good idea. What are we going to do with 4? Get a tunnel? Get the last Herald? I think get the last Herald. Alright. That's fine. Now what? We do Harbingers. I don't really know how to work this from here. I probably want another tunnel. And maybe another Cartographer before like we start to really go off. I guess I could also take a workshop. Or just like village. I'm gonna put one of these on top. And I guess just take a patrol? I think it just has to be more Cartographer, and we'll try to work through everything. Get the palace points. This sucks. What do we want to hit here? We might want to trader the Harbinger. That sounds reasonable. Kind of don't like this lookout anymore. Okay, I really don't like this lookout anymore. I should clarify. I guess we can put like 2 harbs on top. Gold on top, don't top deck, and now we can buy province. Oh gosh, Fated Harbingers. I don't want to do anything with them. This stinks. Cartographer, patrol, maybe duchy. Probably duchy. Guess we can go like Harbinger on, or play the Harbinger. Binger. Let's get a lookout on top so I don't hit it. Or, I guess even more preferably, hit it with a trader. Tunnel is in the discard. Need to shuffle. Faded. No. Discard that. Yes. Get me my stuff. We're gonna have to get through a lot more of this. What do I need to do? I mean, I need to get more copper, actually. That's hilarious. So I guess we take a copper here. Do something like this. Oh, that doesn't work. I guess we just leave. No, I think we just discard all. Let's eliminate the lookout and buy province. This deck is so not going to work. At this point, I'm like genuinely more concerned about like everything other than the palace points. Yeah, let's hit silver. Armory, I guess, might gain tunnel. I don't really want to put a tunnel on top right now. We're probably buying Duchy. Yeah, I think we just have to take the points as they come. There's a good chance you get to Province the turn after this one. Yeah. Well, this isn't good. I think the deck just wasn't quite there. I could get a lot of Palace points, but I couldn't make it. Well, apparently you don't have 8, despite having seen 3 silvers and a copper. Herald goes on top. Okay. Probably like this. What needs to go on top? Maybe Cartographer? Possibly my best bet. Let's get 1 Harbinger on top. Oh, I guess that's all there is. I was gonna say just to, like... Duchy, sure. At some point I need, like, coppers. Assuming I don't lose before then, which is looking rather likely this turn, yeah. Yeah, I think the deck just wasn't quite there as I wanted it. How many coppers? Like, I needed, like, 1 more copper? No, that wasn't gonna happen. I mean, patrol money just got the best of me there, that's for sure. I knew it was kind of a possibility with the palace stuff, but I don't know that I would have been particularly competitive with it on the 2-5. Only winning 2 was not great. But like, I don't know. The games that I lost, this one probably there could have been done like something about. The previous one I just kind of brain farted on the city pile. Like, I needed to actually take a point lead. Not that I'm not sure it would have done much of any good. I think clearly the mistake was like the first den. Should have been something else. Plausibly a city, just to start like getting pace on those, although I don't know what would have happened next. I hit 2 so much. Both this game and that game I hit 2 like a lot more than would have been ideal. I don't remember really the others. I thought the wins were really solid. The other 2 losses I feel like I got behind like way early and never really recovered. And then this one was wrong deck, so yeah, plausibly with nothing really to do about it. So that's how that went, and I'll see you all. Hope to do better next time.